Hey everybody, good afternoon. Happy Monday. Happy Inauguration Day. Hope you guys are all doing well. I had a busy weekend at work, but it was fun and I enjoyed it. You guys, I am really happy about my new job and just doing something just for me, just for fun because I want to. So it's working out really well. I'm enjoying myself, so it couldn't be better. But today is my start of my 4-day weekend because I only work 3 days. So, but anyways, for lunch today, I decided to make some chili. I had some stuff in the house and I wanted to start kind of using up some of the stuff in my pantry. Plus, I just have had a craving for chili. It's been cold and I just have had a taste for chili and haven't had a chance to make it. So yesterday afternoon, we went to my mom's house for lunch before I went to work, and she made tacos and she sent me home with some of the taco meat. So I decided to use that as the meat in my chili. And I went to my cupboard and I grabbed out my chili I make with, hamburger meat, a can of kidney beans, a can of pinto beans, can of corn, and then a seasoning packet of chili. I make it very simple, very easy. I probably could make my own chili seasoning, but I haven't learned how to do that yet. And I'm holding this camera. That's why it's shaky, because my arm's getting tired. But anyway, so I go there and I open up my can of kidney beans and pour them into my pan. And then I open up my can of kidney beans and it looks kind of funny. And I started to pour them out into the drainer to kind of take a look at the strainer thing, to take a look at them. And it just didn't look right. So I looked at the expiration date. They expired in 2023. Now, I know you can let them go a little bit past the expiration date, but not 2 years. I'm not going to chance that. So then I went to go look for another can of pinto beans. Those expired in 2022. So I'm like, oh my gosh. So then I started looking through a few more of my cans, and all of them, almost all, more than half of them are expired. So I am going to have to now go through my pantry and get rid of all my expired cans. But I did put my chili together. I did manage to find enough. I just added 2 cans of kidney beans instead, and then a can of corn. Show you my chili warming up here. It should be done in just a little bit. It's just on getting warmed up here. So I'm excited to eat that. That will be my lunch and dinner today, because I do have to go bowling this evening. So, I'm trying to be frugal here, but guys, all right, I'm going to open up my pantry here. Here's my pantry. It's fairly well organized. Not the best, but not the worst. But I have to go through all those cans because I have a feeling that the majority of them have expired. So I'm going to go through that, and I'll show you what it looks like after I'm done going through it and taking out all the expired stuff. Here's the other pantry, a little less organized. So I'm going to go through both of these today before I go bowling and after I eat my lunch. And I'm going to see how much I have to get rid of and start fresh. So, all right, I'm going to eat my lunch. I'm working on a couple of things. I'll show you what I'm working on as well. So I don't think you can see me except for my body, but earlier this week, Saturday, I took here's Mako, here's my grand doggy. I took a class called The Excitement of Color at the Ceramics Club, and we learned about, primary colors and offsetting colors and stuff like that. And we painted some ceramic leaves that we're going to put on this hanging here. So it's got a little cactus. This is a piece of cactus wood. So I'm going to hang some beads from this, and then I'm going to go pick up my leaves and do that. But I grabbed a few of the beads that they had there, but I have so many beads that I decided I'm going to use my own beads to put this together. So I'm going to start working on this and see what I think. I'm going to start with these 2 end ones, just to make sure that they're even and do all that. So Did you guys have a good weekend? Mine was busy with work, but again, you guys, I have so much fun there at the bowling alley. It's I don't know how to explain it, but I just really, really do love being there. So I am so grateful for the opportunity to be there because it's like the funnest job in the world. I get to check people in for bowling and playing pool and get to talk to all kinds of really, fun, interesting people and just have a good time. The people that I work with are super friendly and we get along great. It's like we've been, especially this one lady, it's like we've been friends forever. So it's awesome. And I am just really happy. And I think this is helping me too because, I get to being kind of lonely, missing my grandkids and all of that. And I want to be where they are. But from what I understand, it's -2 there today. I think my son told me today was supposed to be a -2. I don't know how they can handle that. Too cold. All of you that live in parts of the country where it's so cold, I feel you. I feel so bad for you because, man, I just don't want to be in that cold anymore. So, and then there's a lot of sickness going around right now. Out here, there's a lot of people catching this really bad flu that's going around. I don't know if it's out by all of you or not, but it's pretty bad here in Arizona, at least in my part of the state. My best friend's got it. My mom had it. I don't know what I've got, but it's some kind of just head cold type thing that just won't go away. It's not like keeping me from doing things, so that's good, but it does kind of make you feel ick. So the other thing, a lot of people tell me that I snore, and I know I do because I sometimes wake myself up. But I never really thought much about it. And my daughter and I were talking this morning, because when she got up this morning, she was just ready to go at the world. She's up, she's cleaning, she's doing stuff, and she's just going at it. And I was like, how do you manage that? I mean, it blew me away how up and about and alert she was for first thing in the morning like that. And I was just, and she's like, I sleep well. I get good sleep. And I feel good. She goes, you probably don't feel good because you don't get good sleep. And it's true. I don't. Last night I was up at least 3 or 4 times during the night. And I wake up in the morning and I feel like I haven't slept. Lately especially, not even coffee is waking me up, and I just have to sit and do nothing for like a couple of hours even. It's not good. So she thinks that maybe I have sleep apnea, which I don't know, maybe I do. So I did go ahead and make a call to my primary care doctor, and I have an appointment for later this month, towards the end of the month. And I'm gonna go and have him order me a sleep study, because if that's the case, and I need to do that, and it'll help me to feel better and help me to be able to sleep better, then it's probably something that I should do, right? I think so. So anyways. Oh, all right. I'm going to keep working on this. I know it's probably boring sitting here watching these things go on, but how did that happen? That knot didn't stay on enough, and it went right through. That was not what I wanted. Okay. All right, guys. I will talk to you in a little bit. I'm going to work on this some more, and I'll show you it in a little bit. Okay, guys, I did it. I went through and cleaned out the pantry. Ended up throwing away a lot. There was so much expired stuff. The oldest thing was from 2018. I couldn't believe it. I was so embarrassed. So let me show you the pantries. I'm right here. All right, so here's the first one. This one's all organized now, but as you can see, it is a lot less full. So this one's gonna have like my pastas, my baking stuff, and then like some chicken broth and gravies and stuff like that in it. And you know, like breakfast bars and stuff like that on that shelf too. Then this one's got all the canned stuff, the majority of it, and like my rices. So I've got the rices up there. That now has the veggies, some fruits, tuna, stuff like that. That one's going to have just like, you know, pasta sauce and things like that. And then all my beans down there. And then the one on the bottom. So you can see it is a lot less crowded. I ended up with 5 kitchen trash bags. Yeah, 5 kitchen trash bags full of expired foods. That's embarrassing. And you know what else? It pisses me off because it makes me think about how much money I just wasted on all of that. I mean, that's freaking ridiculous, that wasting all that money on food that I didn't end up eating. Anyways, so now, as part of my new frugal budget life, I'm going to really pay attention to what food I'm purchasing and what food I'm using. I got to really get that under control because that's ridiculous. I can't do that anymore. I can't. These days with groceries, the cost they are. So I'm going to really start to pay a lot more attention to that. So I got my thing beaded. So I'm going to show you. Here's the beads. Now, these are going to come up. These ones here in the middle, they're going to come up so that the big bead is all the way up to the top here. And then it'll have, you know, the other little bead on top of the wood. But right now, I left it long so that I had a lot of room on the ends to tie the 3 ceramic leaves on. And then I'll tie those on there and it'll be a nice wall hanging. So I did a lot of really cool beads, and you guys know how much I love sea stuff, and they were doing the whole primary color thing. So in this one, I put a blue starfish and a blue turtle. Yellow is the other primary color I didn't have, so I did a white turtle and a white starfish. And then red as the other one. I didn't have a real red starfish. This is more of a pinkish one, closest I could get, and a red turtle. So I think I really like this. It's going to be really cute. Oh, what happened to I should have a flower on the bottom here. See how these two have flowers? Are supposed to be a flower on the bottom of that one. I probably pulled down too hard and pulled it off, so I'll have to put that on there. Get that back on. But anyway, so I got that done, as well as the cupboard. So now I'm going to take a little bit of a rest, and then I'm going to head to the bowling alley and go bowling tonight. So I hope you guys all had a good weekend and enjoyed your Monday. Again, happy Inauguration Day. And I will talk to you guys later this week. God bless. This is Roxanne at home here in Arizona. Bye.